Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. Just tell us a little about you and your role and the nature of your relationship with Explorance.
A little bit about me. So I started with Heriot-Watt University in April of 2022 in the capacity of sort of a data analyst, working on a completely separate project. And then towards November of last year, I shifted into a different role, which saw me sort of leading a team of analysts. And with that came sort of getting involved in different projects. And part of that was sort of analyzing surveys and getting involved in free text data and the processing of that. Absolutely fantastic colleagues. I mean, I personally haven't had too much to do with meeting too often with too many of the people from Explorance, but every time I have met with them, absolute pleasure to work with. Always very sort of open to feedback and really sort of open to collaboration, which I think in this day and age is such a fantastic sort of trait to have and such a fantastic value, considering what we're working with and considering the products that they offer. It's very flexible and it needs to leave space for a lot of growth and a lot of collaboration. And I think the fact that when you're dealing with colleagues from Explorance, they are open to collaboration and they are open to feedback. I mean, it's excellent and it sort of mirrors the values within the products.
Yeah, and it's Millie you're using, just to be correct.
Specifically Millie, yes.
So just explain maybe some of the benefits of using Millie so far, both for the institution and you know yourselves and colleagues.
The benefits of using Millie, I would have to say one of the main draws for the product is how efficiently and effectively it processes free text data. I think free text data is an incredibly rich source of information, and it's not easily analyzed. I mean, if you think of how you would manually analyze that data, so having a product that can I know that they've done a lot of work from a machine learning perspective and sort of creating an AI environment that can process that data, pulling it into a single product and making it available to us to as effectively process data, more effectively than if you were doing it manually. I mean, you have a look at all of the different facets that it analyzes the data by. It's just incredible. So I would have to say one of the primary sort of pros of the product is how efficiently it can process free text data, and that in turn allows us to turn over results to the institution a lot faster than had we been doing it manually.
Great, thank you. And we're at the Explorance Europe Summit, hosted by Heriot-Watt University, which is fantastic. What does that say about the relationship between the university and Explorance? And I suppose as a key member of the team, what does it mean to you to have this event here at your home?
What does it mean to have the event here on our campus? So, I mean, I think it goes back to the points I was making about collaboration, but also we're an incredibly proud institution. And any opportunity that we get to sort of promote ourselves and show off what we have and what we can offer as an institution, any opportunity is a good opportunity. And that relationship with Explorance and that sort of collaboration, I think it is all just hugely positive.
And for you, you're hosting it, you're presenting here, but beyond that, is it a good learning opportunity for you and for colleagues with all these other institutions?
Is it a good learning opportunity for us? Absolutely, hugely. We love sort of interacting with other institutions, seeing how other institutions are processing their data, how they're utilizing the same tools that we're utilizing. And also, I think it has to be said, when you're working sort of within your own institution on a daily basis, I don't think you realize that other institutions also have the same problems and they experience the same challenges that you do. So when we have an opportunity to meet and to collaborate, we all realize that we are all in the same boat. And there is absolutely lessons to learn from each other, and to see how we're all utilizing the same tool. We have a common we have a common ground, you know. Absolutely, there is so much to learn, and it is fantastic. I love meeting new people and meeting people in similar sort of workspaces as well.
Good. And a final question: what does the future hold, or the next few years hold for yourselves and for Explorance? What's next?
So, what's next for the future of us in Explorance? So we have obviously signed up. Well, I don't know if it's obvious. We have signed on for a 5-year contract for the MLY software platform. Hugely excited about that. Also very excited to see where MLY is going, and to be a part of sort of, well, hopefully to be a part of sort of helping shape the future of sort of the product. From our perspective, finding ways to utilize MLY within more sort of spaces, and also just adding value to our institution, making use of MLY. I mean, we have the product, it's an exceptional product, and we need to use it to add value to our institution. And I think that is only going to grow over the next 5 years.
Very good.